Okay, now we're going to run a play from this setup position. It's going to be a running play. I'm going to go ahead and call the running play, and let's see how it transpires, just to show you how the running game works. Now, I'm the offensive coach, so I'm going to actually turn this board on. Now, I'm going to make a decision. If I want to hand off, I'm going to state that right now. I'm handing off to number 41, okay? So since Manning is handing off, I'm just going to take him out of the game. Quarterback comes off the board, okay? We'll remove him, and we're going to turn this board on. One unique thing about the running game is the running back, after receiving a handoff, can cut back. He can cut back to daylight. And this is what's going to happen on this play. And the way the cutback works is I will actually stop the board when I'm ready to cut back. If the running back is within the tackle box, when I stop the board, he is allowed, I can pivot the running back in any direction to run the daylight. This is a very exciting way to run the ball. There's a couple of little rules here. The running back does have to be in between the tackle box, 6-inch tackle box, when the board is stopped. And any defenders, for example, number 95 on the outside here is a blitzer. I've got him on the line of scrimmage to blitz into the backfield, actually toward Peyton Manning, which is rolling out to begin the play, away from this blitzer. I'm kind of worried about this blitzer. He's pretty good, may cut through here, so I'm going to roll away from it. But I'm going to hand off, so we're not going to pass. So actually, the blitzer's not going to come into play. But any defender that's in the backfield, past the line of scrimmage, they will not be able to pivot on the cutback. The running back will actually cut under the blitzers, so they're not allowed to pivot. So after I stop the board, the defense can only pivot defenders who are unengaged and not past the line of scrimmage. This is one unique thing about the characteristic about the handoff, and it really adds excitement and to the game. It makes it really interesting. So here we go. 41 is getting the handoff, and I had pivoted him into the angle, and let's see what happens. We're going to turn the board on, and I'm going to try to stop this board in time with him in the tackle box and find us a hole. Here we go. Okay, here's two blitzers here. 52 is blitzing in from this side, 95 from this side. They're both in the backfield, so they're basically not going to be able to be involved in the tackle unless they cut in and hit the running back. I'm going to try to find me a hole here. I can try to go up the middle. I had my middle linebacker, slanting into the line to jam up the hole, and he's done an excellent job. Now, I do have some openings over here to the left, and this is the way I'm going to go. We're going to pivot 41 to try to run through this hole right here. We got a good block by number 40. 55 is engaged. Now then, who can we pivot? This linebacker is unengaged. We can pivot him. We're going to let him kind of keep running in and try to force these offensive linemen back into the running back. We got defensive backs back here we're going to pivot. And I had previously advanced pivoted these guys to cover zones, which, if you noticed, if we had a pass, he has his man covered. He was in the right position. He gets to react now. So we're going to put his dial. Actually, I got him kind of cutting back a little bit this way into the ball carrier. This man is not past the line of scrimmage. He is right on the 40. So we're going to actually pick him up. And we would use spotters to pivot. Use your referees, but we're doing this in a hurry just to give you an idea. We're going to pivot him back to run backside pursuit. Cannot pivot the blitzers. They have to maintain their rush because this is where they chose to rush. So the back, this is a continuous quick play. The back is going to burst through here. These guys are not going to be able to react, so we can't touch them. So right now we've got 1, 2, 3 guys we can pivot in 4. All the defensive line's engaged, but they're doing their job. They're bottling up the middle. So here we go. We're fixing to turn the board back on. I will give this to the defensive coach. The defensive coach will now run the board. He'll run the board and stop it when the man is tackled, when the ball carrier is tackled. Let's see if our ball carrier can run through this angle here. The line of scrimmage is the 40. He's about 7 yards back. Let's see if he can make it through this hole. He may get thrown for a loss. He may bust it for a touchdown, but let's see. Here we go. We're ready to go. The defensive coach takes over the switch, and let's see what happens. Beautiful defensive tackle. The safety did his job. He come up, tackles the running back for a 2-yard loss. If this safety had not done his job, this running back could have broke through here, possibly veered down the field and scored a touchdown. Excellent play by the defensive back. The other defensive back was picked up by number 50 on the block. And so really we had one man to make the tackle, and he did the job. That's running play number 1.